everyone, welcome to Destroying Your OC stream. Really hope the audio isn't too messed up. I do not have my normal microphone. I'm just gonna do some practice sketches while this fills up. And let me put the OC swarm in here. Where's my OC form? There it is. Alright, so the OC swarm is up, so if you want to see your OC possibly drawn the stream, then click on it and submit your OC. Okay. I'm planning on drawing maybe 3 people's OCs tonight, so I'm just doing this practice sketch. We have 1 response so far, and when we get to Ace, I guess, I'll roll for whose OC I'm gonna draw. That's unfortunate. Work at 6 a.m. I'm not back at school yet, so I gotta set my own deadlines. Once I'm back to school, I wake up time at like 7 for my earliest classes. I have to wake up at 7 3 times a week, which will be quite the adjustment for me. It's okay, tired artist. It should not let you submit another one if you submitted one before. So everyone who submitted one, it's an entirely new form from last time. So should be fine. Should be fine. Okay, we're at 5 responses, so 3 more, and then I will do the first draw of the evening. Okay, I'm actually liking this sketch a decent amount. See if I can go back and fix this one up, because I'm not really liking that much.
Are your daydreams filled with sunshine and a certain je ne sais quoi? The French Riviera is calling.
Ugh, I hate YouTube ads. Maybe one day I'll get YouTube Premium for Christmas, but that year is not this year. Or maybe I'll get Spotify or something. Probably YouTube. 2 15-second ads in a row. Goodness sake. Okay. the stream will be up on the channel after it's completed. So if you have to go to bed, then completely fine. It will still be up. However, it will literally just be me drawing people's OCs and maybe giving a little bit of commentary. So you're not really missing too much in the grand scheme of things, except for a chance to have your OCs drawn. Okay, we're at 8 responses. I'm gonna roll random number generator. 1 to 8. Alright, and we got number 3. Who is number 3? It is Vixen. Hello, Vixen. Are you in chat right now? The way this works is that you need to be in chat for your OC to be drawn, so make sure things are fair and everything. Is it an evolution or Pokemon? It is a it's a slug cat, I think. I'll have to go back in the logs to make sure. Because if it's not a slug cat, whoops. I was wondering if you found any more information on Feral Pride that you can make a video out of. There's not really that much more out there. I'm sure there's more on the Patreon, possibly, but even though the Patreon has likely been leaked, I wouldn't feel good covering that. Okay. Alright, Vixen, let me just boot your OC onto here. Okay. Download it. Alright. And as normal, we are going to be doing busts/headshots. Okay. Oh. Alright. Looks to be some sort of Canid if I had to guess. So let's draw. Rainflower, I'm currently drawing Vixen's character. Based on the file name, I think that character's name is William, because the file says William. Which is a bit of a weird name for a persona, but I don't judge. I can't really color pick the colors, so I'm just going to do things as I go along and just hope that it works. So if I get any of the colors wrong, Vixen, feel free to correct me in chat. Is there Discord or something? No, there's no Discord. I do not run any Discords. The way you submit your character is through the link in the chat box.
In a few weeks, I will get time to realize it's right before my eyes, and I can take it if it's what I want to do. I am leaving, and this is starting to feel like
All
it's right before my eyes, and I can taste it. It's my sweet.
I'm not feeling that brush. Let's do shark. Well, Rock, would it be okay if I submitted a command gen? Yes, it would be. will you be doing any more OC drawing or live streams like this? Of course I will. I've been doing this since the beginning of my channel, and I will pretty much never ever stop doing drawing your OC streams. They're just a really fun thing to do. And it allows me to see everyone's cool design and to get some ideas for my videos. That's the important part of it. And get ideas for what you all want to see from me. If you want to see any art competitions, if you want to see any clan gen, probably will not do that. If you want to see my take on any of the 1,000 speculative Evo games on Roblox. I love speculative Evo, so I have been looking at Evo Celebrea as a possible subject for a video. See.
And everything is going to the beat. And everything is going to the beat. And everything is going.
Okay, let's round. You draw My Little Pony OCs? Yes. Sometimes. Well, not mine. I don't draw mine. I have like literally one, and that's my standard Sona as a character for the show. Who was your favorite OC and why? Currently it's probably Artemis. But I've been doing a lot of reworking with Thawne and Verity, my Dragon and Dragon Rider characters. So, might not last for long. It's a bit better, but yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, its colors are white and different purples. Okay. Okay, that does not look good. What are you using to draw? I am using Clip Studio Paint. I first heard a song on an Abbott and Ebbett. Have any of you seen Haunted Hotel? I actually binged that a few months ago around Halloween. I think it was an interesting show, but because I feel like it just kept on bringing stuff up that should have been established earlier. Like how the sister, Esther or Miriam, I forget her name, how she had like this mad science lab. I feel like that should have been like established before like suddenly became a huge deal. What's your opinions on Smash Bros. Ultimate? I like it. Why do you sketch before line art? It's just a way for me to sort of like place different ideas and possibilities onto the page, I guess. I don't really know why I do it. I feel like it's just easier for me to start over on a new layer than to clean up my old rough draft. Okay, its head is hideously off center. Okay, let's just try and do this. Will you send me an image of the drawing when you're done? No, I will post it to the community tab tomorrow, probably. Okay. Do you have any tips for writing a story or a book? Outline beforehand. I don't care if you think you're a pantser, that's a heavy thing. It's much easier to write a book when you have an outline. I don't really think there's actually any such thing as a pantser. I just think people lie to themselves. I think pantsers are a lie. Made up to mislead young writers into failing to write their first book because they lose track of what's happening halfway through. Also, if you want to, you can log your words each day. That's something I do, and it makes everything a lot more fun. Don't edit as you write as well. It's a basic one.
Most people don't know
but
that you
just
can get a
don't
domain
edit
from
as you
Squarespace.
write.
Not just a website. But you're not most people.
Okay. Okay, it looks like there's a head I missed. took me 2 years to fully understand the plot and story I'm writing now. I feel that. I'm readjusting Dawn and Verity's story, and I wrote it almost, this summer will be 2 years ago. And I'm literally throwing it in the trash. And it hurts. Like, it takes that long for me to realize what did and doesn't work in the story, and I just wish I figured it out sooner. As it is, there's no good stakes. There's no stakes in the plot. That's the problem with a lot of my early first drafts. There's no concrete stakes that make the reader feel alarmed until halfway through. But in the new draft, there will be more concrete stakes, more lovable motivations, etc. And hopefully that'll help the story be a bit better. Any tips for character design? I don't really have any. I hate all my character designs, if I'm being totally honest. Besides for like a few, I just don't like character designing.
Creativity is not something I wait for. I am Antoni Sendra, a filmmaker. I'm always hunting and hustling for ideas. Adobe Creative Cloud is
Okay, these are the colors
designed to be
I think
almost
it
like a
has.
playground. They provide you with some really inspiring tools for you to start.
Okay, I really hope this is. I'm just gonna do some light shading on all these. If you want your character to be drawn, then use the form that's pinned at the top of the chat box. I will only be drawing OCs from there for the duration of the stream. Only there.
This time I might just disappear. 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 This time I might just disappear.
Still paying too much for your phone plan? Ouch. Tello Mobile's here to fix that. Get Tello Unlimited for just $25 a month. And if you need something else next
I
month,
do not
you're in
have
control.
a phone
You-
plan. Okay. So dark gray, cloudy background, and this is going to be done in literally 2 seconds, and I'm going to choose a new person's OC. Yay! Trust in the process. I say to myself, absolute bullshit. Let's just do a slight vignette around the edges. Animation meme music? Yeah. This is my playlist from when I was in track in intermediate school, so yeah. It's so hot outside you could kick an egg. I'm not kidding. I'm assuming you're in Australia, in which case, good luck. Good luck. Okay, we have 28 people's characters. 28. And I'm going to be rolling the dice to see which one I'm going to draw next. 25. See who lucky number 25 is. Tell me. Alright, tell me in chat. Tell me in chat. Thank you, Toaster Boasty. I'm in Australia and it's closer to 49 degrees. It has to be like 110 Fahrenheit. Goodness. Keep drinking water and make sure you have all your fans on full blast. Thank you, Cool Koi, and my favorite Wings of Fire character, Anemone, I'd have to say. Caitlin Me. Caitlin Me? If Kate... Oh, yeah, Caitlin Me is here. Okay.
Before starting my journey at WGU,
Ah,
I transferred from a
ads.
community college.
They will beat
Kinda
the death
gave
of
me the
me.
chance to get my foot on in the
I will
door.
be
and
distracted by an
Travis
ad on
gave
an
me credits to
interstate,
finish at
or a drunk
WGU,
driver
but it
behind
just
me will
gave me
be
the
distracted by a
flexibility
bright,
to be able to do
3D
my
hologram
courses
ad.
whenever.
They will
Learn
drive
more now.
directly into the back of my poor little car. And that will be the death of my car. Distracted driver. I'm just kidding. My cars survive one distracted driver. It is made of titanium. It will never be destroyed. Back to the shark rush. Whoops. How do I undo this? Shoot. Okay. So is this something that you normally do? What's the occasion? Well, I just end up doing these like once every couple of months because I normally have some sort of subscriber milestone every couple of months. I've been meaning to do this one since November, since around Thanksgiving break, but I never got around to it because of exams, and then I took family, and then because it was Thanksgiving, and then literally the week after I got back, I started all my exams, and then I had break and I wanted to relax, and then I took family stuff, and then Christmas and everything, so I ended up not doing it. So here I am 2 months later, finally doing it. Happy birthday, Gracie. I just saw that. Happy birthday. Hope it's been a good one so far. and start coloring. Wait a second. I'm very bad at figuring out what side of the face has what. Okay. I think I got it. I think I got it. How do you feel about Wings of Fire Book 16? I'm a bit more optimistic than I normally am because Tui has apparently plotted out this entire arc beforehand, and so unlike arc 3, she's not going to be doing dumb stuff because she hasn't thought things out properly. But on the other hand, yeah. Cautious optimism is probably the best way to describe it at this point. Okay, I'm gonna assume I think it would be hidden by the hair actually, so I'm just not gonna even worry about that. Since she's literally said she's planning on doing 3 books, to me, it's sign that she saw it through. Which is good. Which is very good. I feel like a lot of xenofiction suffers from, well, long-form xenofiction suffers from a lack of, like, planning, intense planning. Like, because one arc in Warrior Cats will have, like, they're fighting against the forces of hell, and the next one is just like, oh no, Fatty McBadface doesn't like the border between Wind Clan and River Clan, what should we do? And it's just like a bit drastic change between arcs. And sometimes entire arcs just don't feel like they were plotted well. Like, if I were to have my xenofiction series published, I do have actually a lot of arcs planned out in advance for if it has a good response. And if it's picked up for more books. So power scaling does not become an issue between arcs. I'm gonna make the eyelashes white if that's okay with you. I think it'll just provide some cool contrast. What's your favorite warrior cat and who is the saddest backstory? Favorite warrior cat? Probably Goosefeather. Saddest backstory, Crooked Star. Either Crooked Star. Yeah. I'm a sucker for Crooked Star. I just love him so much. I feel like a lot of people skip over what actually makes him tick, though, which annoys me. Favorite Wings of Fire villain? Hawthorne. We should have learned way more about him. Way more. She's getting green. Green.
I'm feeling electric tonight. Cruising down the coast, going about 99. Got my bad baby by my heavenly side. I know if I go, I'll die happy tonight. Oh my God, I feel it in the air. Telephone wires above, all sizzling like a snare. Honey, I'm on fire. I feel it everywhere. Nothing scares me anymore. Kiss me hard before you go. Summertime sadness. I just wanted you to know, baby. I got that summertime, summertime sadness. Summertime, summertime sadness. Got that summertime, summertime sadness. Think I'll miss you forever.
Favorite TV show slash movie. Right now I'm really liking Avatar. I probably should if I actually like it. I really love the speculative biology aspect of it. And I have been debating getting the video game. Whoops. Let's add in some random forest brushes. Oh, that's not the song that's supposed to be playing. It's supposed to be Stolen Dance. Looks like another one of the songs get taken off of my playlist. Womp womp. Let me find the proper song. There we go.
I want you by my side, so that I'll never feel alone again. They've always been so kind.
Okay, now it's time for the next character. Woo woo woo. Oh, hi, Blossomy. Didn't notice you joined the stream.
Your heart is too strong anyway.
We're doing 4 OCs again, 3 or 4. Do you have any pets? I have 2. I got dogs. Okay, how many? We have 33 submissions. And we got number 16. Let's see if number 16 is here. Lucky number 16. Rose Gold the Glowworm. Rose Gold the Glowworm. Pretty sure you can chat. Glowworms, are you Rose Gold the Glowworm? 99% sure you are. Any tips for rendering? Still life studies. Still life studies. I hate whenever people said, oh, do still life studies. They work. Unfortunately, they do work. So, do them. Okay. Hold on, it's a cute one. It's an astronomy dog. Astronomer dog. Or cat. Dog or cat. Do not like that. Nope. Did anyone else used to run Atari simulators on their Chromebook? That was all I did in 5th grade, 6th grade. We just played Pokemon on our Chromebooks. But that was before they got smart about security. Probably much, much harder to do nowadays. Probably 15,000 different types of things keeping you from doing that. Not like this either. I played an almost complete save file Pokemon Sapphire on my computer. That's impressive loss of me. Now that I'm bringing my own laptop to class, and I'm in college, it's really hard not to just start playing video games in the middle of class. I put off downloading Animal Jam onto my computer for the longest times because I knew I wouldn't be able to resist. And guess what? I wasn't. Good thing I sit in the back of class most of the time. Why am I even drawing this? It's gonna be hidden by the hair. And it was hidden by the hair. Yeah, I'd like to know at least what color the eyes are. If you could just say what the colors are in chat, then I could just fill them in. Nah, actually, wait. I'm drawing with eye closed, so.
Sometimes I think sitting on trains. Every step I get to, I'm clocking that game. Everyone's a winner, we're making our fame. Bonafide hustler, making my name. Sometimes I think sitting on trains.
Okay, why can I not draw a circle? Ah.
Everyone's a winner, we're making our fame. Bonafide hustler, making my name.
Lord help me. Draw a singular circle.
MIA, third world democracy. Yeah, I got more records in the KGB.
That will do. That will do. I guess. Am I the only one whose school actually doesn't let you do anything but schoolwork on your computer? My school tried. But, have you tried using Scratch? Use Scratch is a coding website. Not a lot of it. Because of that, your school might not have Scratch blocked. And Scratch has a lot of games on it. It has a lot of different Warrior Cats games, has a lot of other types of games. So that is an option for you. During the Great Crackdown, I used Scratch. And I would do a video going over my Scratch projects, except my Scratch got deleted. All of them, including the ones that weren't linked to my school account.
Just a #1 champion sound. Yeah, Estelle, we about to get down. Who the hottest in the world right now? Just touched down in London town. Bet they give me a pound. Tell them put the money in my hand right now. Got a promoter, we need
My
more
school
seats.
literally
We
banned the
just sold
dinosaur
out
game.
all the floor
Ha,
seats.
mine too. My school banned phones in the hallway the year after I left. Dodged a literal bullet.
He said, hey sister, it's really, really nice to meet ya. I just met this 5'7" guy who's just my type. Like the way he's speaking, his confidence is peaking. Don't like his baggy jeans, but I'ma like what's underneath it. And no, I ain't been to MIA. I heard the Cali never rains and New York's wide awake. First let's see the West End, I'll show you to my bedroom. I'm liking this American boy, American boy. Take me on a trip, I'd like to go someday. Take me to New York, I'd love to see LA. I really want to come pick it with you. You'll be my American boy, American boy. Will you be my American boy, American boy? Can we get away this weekend? Take me to Broadway. Let's go shopping, maybe then we'll go to a cafe. Let's go on the subway. Take me to your hood. I've never been to Brooklyn and I'd like to see what's good. Dress in all your fancy clothes. Sneakers looking fresh to death. I'm loving no show toes. Walking that walk, talk that slick talk.
I miss Google Plus. Google Plus. I was a bit too young to ever be in that.
Take me to New York, I'd love to see LA. I really want to come pick it with you. You'll be my American boy. Tell her walk one block.
Who killing them in the UK? Everybody gonna say UK. Reluctantly, cause most of this press don't with me. Estelle once said, tell me cool down, down. Don't act a fool now, now. Always act a fool, ow, ow. Ain't nothing new now, now. He crazy, I know what you're thinking. Rapping, I know what you're drinking. Rap singer, chain blinger. Holla at the next chick soon as you're blinking. What's your persona about this Americana? Rhymer, am I shallow? Cause all my clothes designer. Dress smart like a London bloke. Before he speak, his suit be spoke. And you thought he was cute before. Look at this peacoat, tell me he's broke. And I know you ain't into all that. I heard your lyrics, I feel your spirit. But I still talk that cat ass. Cause a lot of wags wanna hear it. And I'm feeling like Mike at his baddest. Like the Pips at the Gladys. And I know they love it. So they hell with all that rubbish.
Would you be my lover? Could you be mine?
online to get your C drawn? Yes, you do. I feel like that's the most fair thing. Art block alert, any ideas? Randomizer.
Hey baby, won't you look my way? I can be your new addiction. Hey baby, what you gotta say? All you're giving me is fiction. I'm a sorry sucker and this happens all the time. I find out that everybody talks, everybody talks, everybody talks. It started with a whisper, and that was when I kissed her. And then she made my lips hurt. I could hear the chit chat. Take me to your love shack. Mama's always got a backtrack when everybody talks.
Okay, I'm gonna alter a little bit so she looks more foxy. I'm really not the best at telling between species, so literally the only thing I do to distinguish between species is slightly lengthening the muzzle. I'm sure it's better.
Everybody talks, babe. Never thought I'd live to see the day when everybody's words got in the way. Hey sugar, show me all your love. All you're giving me is friction. Hey sugar, what you gotta say? It started with a whisper, and that was when I kissed her.
Better.
She made my lips hurt. I could hear the chit chat.
Are you only drawing feline OCs? No, I'm just doing random. I'm gonna do one more OC after this, I think.
At Hills Pet Nutrition, we know that pet parent guilt is real. That's why we make science-led nutrition to help you give more love than humanly possible.
Okay, something's
because you're
weird
only human,
here.
there's Hills. Find the right food at hillspet.com/science does more.
Gotta decide on the background real quick.
I believe it, so it's real. They could see me, and when I'm gone, I'll be sleepless in my head. Please, that they're watching me, people watching me. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Feels like a dream I'm in all of the time, baby. Feel like I'm losing my mind. Feels like a dream I'm in all of my life, baby. Losing. been sleepless in my head. These are the watching me, people watching me. Feel like I'm losing my mind, cause you could dream of me all of the time, baby. Feel like I'm losing my mind, cause you could dream of me all of my life, baby. These are the watching me. Feels like I'm losing, feels like I'm losing. Feels like I'm watching me. Feels like I'm losing, feels like I'm losing my mind. Feels like I'm watching me. Feels like I'm watching me.
God dang it. Okay. Let's retry that.
Feels like I'm watching me. Feels like I'm losing, feels like I'm losing. Feels like I'm watching me. Feels like I'm losing, feels like I'm losing my mind.
If you guys couldn't tell, this animation, well, this playlist is my 7th grade. No, it's either my 5th or 6th grade playlist. I used when I was doing track. I'm not the type of person who should have ever been on a track team, but I was signed up for it anyways. I wanted to get my black belt. I needed to run a 5K. And I did, and then I quit track afterwards. I'm gonna do a little bit more. Swear. Yeah. Ah, right there. Alright. Any tips for learning pause? I will always recommend Owl Spark tutorials. Owl Spark tutorials are amazing. I'll link the Owl Spark tutorials here, but Owl Spark is literally my biggest inspiration. Here are all the tutorials they've done. They've one on paws here. They've one on muzzles and teeth. Alright, it's time for the final OC. We currently have 40 submissions. 4-0. And let's see who it is. Number 40. Number 40. Alex's play.
Like when you said you felt so happy you could die. Told myself that you were right for me, but felt so lonely in your company. But that was love and it's innate.
Alex's play. Chat.
You can get addicted to a certain kind of sadness, like resignation to the end, always the end.
This doesn't sound like the right
So when we found that we could not make
one.
sense, well, you said that we would still be friends.
Doesn't sound like the right
But I
cover
looked
of
and I was glad
somebody that used to
it
know.
was over.
Tempted to sing this song, but I'm at my house and my parents are home. Alright, it looks like Alexis, is it Alexis or Alex isn't here, so let me re-roll. And 39! How lucky. Azure Ink Arts. Azure Ink Arts. How are these background songs not getting copyrighted? They will be. They will be. They absolutely will be. In a day or two, there will be just like 10 million notifications about everything getting copyrighted. 10 million of them. Okay, download art. that a dragon? Need to be some sort of killer dragon. I love assuming species of people's characters and getting it wrong though. Number one favorite hobby.
John Wasabi.
Normally I do so well with characters with so many like different fur layers, but I feel like working on this one. And yes, this will be the final drawing in this stream. There will be other streams in the future where I will draw those words. Also guys, I might not have this week's video out at the normal time. I have a lot of different projects I'm working on, stuff, so, whoops. The Survivors review is going on well. Started reading book 1. I'm also doing a review on a different book series, Tempted book series. I'm sure you all will find rather entertaining, to say the least. What's your favorite not canon Wings of Fire ship? Hard to say. Maybe Hawthorne X Green Wasp. Ultra. Just kidding. Can't think of one right now.
Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold. I want the good life every good night, you're a hot one to hold. 'Cause you don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap.
Do not question the layering. Do not question how the eyebrow is somehow above the hair. Do not ask questions that you do not want to find out the answers to.
How many shrimps do you have to eat before you make your skin turn pink? Eat too much and you'll get sick. Shrimps are pretty rich.
This is how I'm gonna do gold today, okay?
なんであいつらはピンク？動物園で思ったピンク食べ物でそうなんだ実は私はたらこが大好きプラスエビカニ食べようピンク色になるのだからみんな違う色人間って勘違いしてるよね Black, white, green or blue Show off your natural hue Flamingo, oh 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 If you're multicolored that's cool too You don't need to change It's boring being the same Flamingo, oh 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 You're pretty either way 鶴の尻尾下に向かって曲げたらフラミンゴ意味不明だけど面白いでしょ虹色に染まった世界今日も地球のどこかでエビをむしゃむしゃ食べてフラミンゴはピンク色に染まっていくぜ One, two, three Black, white, green or blue Show off your natural hue Flamingo, oh 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 If you're multicolored that's cool too You don't need to change It's boring being the same Flamingo, oh 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 You're pretty either way How many shrimps do you have to eat before you make your skin turn pink? Eat too much and you'll get sick. Shrimps are pretty
I'm
rich.
literally the lazy person ever when it comes to gold and metal textures.
Show off your natural hue. Flamingo, oh 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 oh. If you're multicolored, that's cool too. You don't need to change. It's boring being the same. Flamingo, oh 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 oh. You're pretty either way.
Let's do a moody little sunset behind it.
Flamingo, oh 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 oh. Pink. Flamingo, oh 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 oh.
Okay, not that color, not that color. Nope.
At least I think I do.
Okay, almost done. Almost done.
Don't do friends. I'm only after success. Don't need a relationship. I'll never soften my grip. Don't want cash, don't want card, want it fast, want it hard. Don't need money, don't need fame. I just wanna make a change. I just wanna 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 change. I know exactly what I want and who I wanna be. I know exactly why I walk and talk like a machine. I'm now becoming my own self-fulfilled prophecy. Oh, oh no, oh no, oh no. One track mind, one track heart. If I fail, I'll fall apart. Maybe it is all a test. 'Cause I feel like I'm the worst, so I always act like I'm the best. If you are not very careful, your possessions will possess you. TV taught me how to feel. Now real life has no appeal. It 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 has no appeal. I know exactly what I want and who I wanna be. I know exactly why I walk and talk like a machine. I'm now becoming my own self-fulfilled prophecy. Oh, oh no, oh no, oh no. I know exactly what I want and who I wanna be. I know exactly why I walk and talk like a machine. I'm now becoming my own self-fulfilled prophecy. Oh, oh no, oh no, oh no. I'm gonna live, I'm gonna fly, I'm gonna fail, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna live, I'm gonna fly, I'm gonna fail, gonna die. I know exactly what I want and who I wanna be. I know exactly why I walk and talk like a machine. I'm now becoming
Oh, whoops.
self-fulfilled prophecy. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I know exactly what I want and who I wanna be. I know exactly why I walk and talk like a machine. I'm now becoming my own self-fulfilled prophecy.
Okay, there we go. Back to normal. Alright, we are one song away from
Hey you, can I learn your flavor? It's brand new. Now it's in the papers, all I seem to see. Must be something underneath. Take two. I'm still trying to figure out what makes you hard on the call. I guess it comes from your heart, 'cause when your head's right, you take your time. There's something about the love it things you like. Fire when the strobe hits you.
okay. I think I'm done with
Bet you're
this.
looking for something new.
So I'm just gonna do some stretching now, I guess.
I dare you play your cards, boy, you bet I'm a trendsetter too.
Really need to work on my head
Fire when
angle.
the strobe hits you.
That's it, Brian? Yes.
Alright, tomorrow everyone's OC should be posted. Once this song is over, I'm going to be shutting down the stream, so thank you all for turning out and supporting me. It was a pleasure drawing all of your characters. Really fun to do. And I do streams like these once every couple of months, so next time, even if Heroes was on this time, Heroes might get chosen. Thank you all for joining me this lovely stream. It will be over very, very soon. Checking my snack cabinet. Who is this? Alright, and yep, the stream is coming to a close very, very, very shortly. Once again, thank you all so much for being here. Pleasure. Had a lot of fun. And I can't wait for the next one in a few months, whatever that may be. Whether that be related to a subscriber milestone or not. Just thank you all so much for your continued